Hello students, welcome to this class of MA Final. Today we'll discuss Nizim Ezekiel and I am Dr. S.S. Redwan, Department of English. So dear students, Nizim Ezekiel, he was born in 1924 and he died in 2004. Nizim Ezekiel, he was born on 16 December 1924 in Mumbai, now Mumbai, in a Jewish community. His father was a professor of botany and his mother was a principal of her own school. The Ezekiels, they belong to the Marathi-speaking Jewish community. Nizim Ezekiel, as I told you, he took admission after finishing school in the college, and there he stood first in MA English examination of the Bombay University. It was in 1947, and he got a distinction for which he was awarded the R.K. Lagu Prize, and then he taught English for a brief period in Khalsa College, Bombay. After this, he sailed to England in November 1948 for higher studies, and there he studied philosophy at Birkbeck College, London. It was here in England, with his 3.5-year stay, that he studied psychology and philosophy under Professor C.E.M. George, and here he developed interest in theatre and painting also. He published his first volume of poems entitled A Time to Change in 1952. Dear students, after coming to India, he retired as professor and head of the Department of English, Bombay University. In London, he was interested in theatre and especially in painting. So on his return to India, Nizim Ezekiel, he managed to get a job as an assistant editor in the Illustrated Weekly of India, and he worked with the Illustrated Weekly of India for 4 years. In the year 1952, which is an important year in the life of Ezekiel, he married to Daisy Jacob, and he started his publishing and writing work, which continued. His second volume of poems appeared in 1953 under the heading 60 Poems, and in the following year he joined Shilpi Advertising as a copywriter. And in 1955 he was appointed the editor of a magazine called Quest. As an advertising assistant, he visited USA for 4 months as the manager of Shilpi Advertising, and after returning he decided to re-enter the profession of teaching and got a job as a lecturer in the Department of English at Bombay University, and he retired as professor and head of the Department of English, Bombay University, as I told you earlier. In 1959, his third volume of poems appeared under the heading of The Third, and in the following year, that is 1960, his fourth volume of poem entitled The Unfinished Man was published. Ezekiel was awarded the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1983 for his collection Latter-day Psalms, and he was also honored with the Padma Shri Award in 1988 for his contribution to the field of literature. Nizim Ezekiel is often considered the father of modern English poetry. Dear students, some of the major works of Nizim Ezekiel are A Time to Change, which was published in 1952, 60 Poems, published in 1953, The Third, published in 1959, and The Unfinished Man, published in 1960. The Exact Name, published in 1965, Hymns in Darkness, published in 1976, and Latter-day Psalms, for which he was also awarded. It was published in 1982. Besides these major poetical works, he also translated poet Indra Sant's works from Marathi. It was in 1974, and he also wrote 3 plays which were published in 1969. Now let us talk about the evaluation of Nazim Ezekiel's works. Some of the critics, they have evaluated and commented on the work of Nazim Ezekiel. Let us take Professor T.R. Sharma first. He said that Nazim Ezekiel's poetry is a record of his confrontation with the tension between opposites. These opposites, he says, are emotional involvement in life and a desire for detachment from it, a sensuous perception. So, the poems of Nazim Ezekiel, it shows their attitude towards women also, towards the common man, and his poems on the one hand are his philosophical existential quest of the moral self for the meaning of life, and on the other hand a poetic quest for the meaning of poetry. Another critic has evaluated the works and says that Ezekiel, his poetry is a quest for identity, commitment, and harmony in life. He may be described as an endless explorer of the labyrinths of mind. That is, he tries to explore the psychology of mind. Ezekiel's poetry, as I told you, is a quest of the kind undertaken by Ezekiel. He naturally lead to a feeling of disillusionment and a feeling of spiritual emptiness. Another critic, M.K. Nayak, he emphasizes the themes of alienation in Nazim Ezekiel's poetry. The critic says that it is not only alienated from his Indian environment but also from his own minority religious ethos. M.K. Nayak feels that Ezekiel has not succeeded fully in transforming his alienation experience into any major poetic utterances except the great poem Night of the Scorpion. Another critic, he evaluates the works as the urban bias of Ezekiel's poetry. Drew attention to the fact that the city figures are very prominently figured in Ezekiel's poetry, and he does not by any means give us a flattering picture of the sights to be seen in Bombay and the people whom he comes across. In fact, the city to Ezekiel seems to be having a death wish. And another important critic, he says that Ezekiel has written some satirical poems about the Indian people, and they work as a reformative aim. That is, the aim of Ezekiel in writing these satirical poems are to reform, and it also illustrates the constructive aspect of his disapproval, his criticism, and his condemnation of the way in which the Indians live and behave. This was the first part in which we talked about Nazim Ezekiel, and in the second part we'll take up the poems which are prescribed in the syllabus. Thank you very much.